Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some full AP Malphite in the mid lane. Full AP Malphite mid is an absolute beast. He does particularly well against squishy champions, which their team has at least 3 of, the LeBlanc, Lucian, and Name. Team's doing a cheeky little invade here. AP Malphite has 2 core keystones. You have Arcane Comment and Dark Harvest. Arcane is much better for setting up kills pre-6 and having consistent damage overall. Meanwhile, Dark Harvest is a bit better for securing kills if the enemies are already low, but it's pretty useless for lane phase because they have to be extremely low health for it to actually activate. So for your best runes possible, take Arcane, Mana Flow, Transcendence, Scorch with Biscuits, Free Boots, AP with double resistances. Up against a LeBlanc should be a fun matchup. First item rush, we'll look for either a Ludens or a Night Harvester. We'll get Mej and Rabadon, all that fun stuff. Mana Flow plus Dorn Ring plus Biscuit all give us mana. I want to get down my Arcane here. Q slows them so the Arcane Comment can land. It's partly why it's so cracked on Malphite. A lot of champions, when they apply Arcane Comment, it doesn't necessarily land. Got her with a Q auto there. She takes a backline volley since she's hitting on my backline minions. That's a very good trade overall. Her minions are pushing to me here. I'll do a little bit of block, get my passive back up before I look for the trade. Now she cannot out-trade me there. She's losing all of her health. Malphite does so well against squishies. And if you're playing him against a physical damage matchup mid like Yo and Yasuo Tristana, you can just play him tank. I'll do a video on that eventually. Tank armor Malphite mid is disgusting. It has over 64% win rate. We'll go ahead and get W. She's not auto-attack based, so getting E is not very high value. Your W costs less mana and is better for pushing waves. It's more consistent damage output. Let's get her with a Q here. Want to apply my Arcane Comment. We'll pull away from her. Ooh, she got off our Electrocute there. That was very cheeky. I just got hit by a minion. That just delayed my passive quite a bit. Then she's hitting me. I'll wait for passive to pop here. If you're not going to miss out on CS, you might as well let passive come back up. Get her with a Q. Use my W active. Make sure we get that minion. Your W passively just gives you a bit of extra armor. Actively, it makes your autos do a lot more damage. I think I just missed her with my Q there. I accidentally targeted a minion. Pretty frustrating when that happens. We don't have TP. You can't take TP though. Okay, so she resets. All attack W. We'll push down the wave really quick. Like I said, W is insane for wave pushing. Get that with my Q. To an auto. W is only 30 mana level 1. Q's costing me 75 right now. And E's 50. 1 W pushes the wave harder than 2 E's or like 5 Q's. It's really, really strong. First item back. I'd say we just push for Ludens. I'd like to get a Dark Sill actually. And we'll pick up a bit of mana as well. Until your mana flow is finished, it doesn't give you a trickle of mana. Right now, it's just increasing our mana pool a bit. 100 mana is essentially 1 free Q and 1 free W combined. Once it's at 250, then it will give us a constant trickle. Right now, Dorn Ring's giving constant trickle. The Biscuits will increase our mana pool, plus give us health and mana back when we initially use it. And we have a lot of sources of mana, which is good, because Q is expensive and we want to kind of spam it constantly. Auto W reset. Got her with the QE auto. I don't want to have to flash. Eat on that, Kane. They didn't even kill me, and I traded off damage really well with LeBlanc there. We'll go ahead and use a Biscuit. When you're below half health, Biscuits are extremely potent. Auto W reset. She's ignited as well. I'm going to flash auto. Down she goes. I'm on a Biscuit too. We're going to Q the minion for the speed up and head on out of here. Your Q speeds you up and slows down whatever you hit with it, so it's best if you Q an enemy champion, but Qing a minion's fine if you need a quick little escape. I'm gonna go hit this plant over here. Get him with that Q, bop him away towards my teammates, and he can burn. Get him with the W, Q. He's slowed. Teammates should be able to mop that up. I am going to miss out on all of these, which sucks. This is so much XP, dude. Kane's silly little shenanigans cost me so much XP. It's ridiculous, man. So after killing LeBlanc there, I should have been able to push in the whole wave and soak. But because of Kane, I wasn't really able to there, so that's going to delay my level 6. I would have literally gotten level 6 if I got that whole wave. It's crazy. Typically, top and mid hit level 6 around 6-minute mark, like you see the Jax is here. LeBlanc has a little bit less CS than us right now. This is a very hard matchup for most mages to play. If Malphite's Q is the same range or longer than his opponent, and his opponent's squishy, playing AP Malphite's a great option. That's what LeBlanc's suffering with right now. A lot of her damage she has to kind of get close to utilize. Trin's literally just running into LeBlanc there. Auto attack W reset, get this wave pushed in. Getting close to finishing mana float. LeBlanc's still kind of wandering around. Get her with an E. Wanted to get her with a W as well. Couldn't quite get it. W basically got wasted. Luckily, very low mana cost. I'll go back in for Q here. Passive comes up. Catch her with the Q. Q has a long float time, so if you're poking people underneath turret, it's easy to Q and walk away and not get hit by turret. The cheese wheel moves very, very slow. Long float time in League is typically a good thing. Q, auto W. Missed her with the E. I could get her with R here, though. She has to reset. I can push the wave. I should have just R'd through the chain. That would have been best. Oof, missed the cannon there. Let's go ahead and get her with the cheese wheel. She just used up her chain. There's the will. I also used biscuit. So I'm about to dive. I want to have full health. I don't want to R until she uses her dash. If you're up against an opponent who can instantly dodge your R, like a Fizz Troll pull or ZR, Z dash, whatever, LeBlanc dash, we want to make sure we're as close as possible before we use R. If their dash is up, or if their dash is on cooldown, we can go ahead and just use it. There's no need to wait if their dash isn't, if they're not able to use it. Auto attack E. Since she E'd in for the minions, she didn't want to miss CS. It's an easy opportunity for us to go in, kill her. She got greedy. Kane's here. We'll Q the minion and run. You can't keep up. Speed up's too good, man. Minions are your best friend on Malphite. It's how you get out of all sorts of situations. Kane once again messing with my wave. Very annoying. We'll go for... I don't really need Lost Chapter is the thing. So I'll just leave base without it. With the mana flow, biscuits, D-ring, I'm never going to run out of mana. You don't necessarily want to play AP Malphite. If you're up against a champion you can never Q, then playing AP Malphite's pretty pointless. If you're up against a Xerath or a Zig, someone who's never going to be in range for you to Q, you might as well just play tank Malphite with second wind, D shield, all that fun stuff. Auto W reset. Kind of just want to push her in so she doesn't roam. I can poke her down. She doesn't have a way to sustain the Arcane Comet, Scorch, Q pokes. Scorch is mostly just an early game rune against champions who lack any form of sustain in lane. HP sustain. Nice, got it. I get free boots 945. Let's go ahead and get this control down over here. This is one of the best spots to ward is right there. It covers bot lane roam and jungle gank all in one. If she's playing so far back, she knows. We're gonna max E second, W last. Very nice. Yeah, look at that damage. Just need a few more of those. Transcendence kicking in. Got some extra ability haste. Her HP's dropping like a rock. The most challenging thing on Malphite is probably his early game playing around passive, just threading the needle and how aggressive you're playing while still simultaneously just trying to keep passive up to minimize damage you're taking. They're trying to get some pressure on her. She jumps back. We still get her with the Q. I missed my E though. Passive comes back up. Put some pressure on her. Makes it harder for them to farm. Or if she hits us instead of the minion, she'll miss a minion, which I'm also fine with. There's zero reason to take Grasp against a ranged matchup on Malphite. You'll never be able to hit them with your grasp autos. I'm gonna throw out the Q. Nice try, Kane. I feel like we've done this before, buddy. I don't know. This is weird. He's coming mid a lot. You can't gank me though. LeBlanc's low health. Like, what is she going to do? She can't really force the situation very hard. You can freeze on Malphite certainly, but once you're 6 and up, there's no reason to. Like, once you're 6 and up, you can get out of any situation for the most part. But pre-6, yeah, you shouldn't push. Because he's decently easy to gank pre-6. Oh, she missed minion. She's missing all of these. She got my passive and a bit of health because her electrocute. Now it's on cooldown. Now my passive is going to come back up and we're fine. She's probably nervous. I'm going to hit her with an R. Got it. Nice, 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 nice. Bop her with a Q. She's dead. Oh, I ignited the clone. I actually ignited the wrong one. That's what feels bad. A sloppy click on my part. Well, at least we crashed the wave. I kind of want to stay to get plate. Nope. Sorry, Kane. Was that like his 8th gank? Not quite. I really wanted that plate. Just needed an auto or two. I swear, man, this Kane's cost me so much gold. The biggest one was that turbo wave of minions, and now he just cost me plate. Got Ludens now. We don't really want to go for armor on AP Malphite. The only armor item you'd ever get is Zanya's, and that's semi-situational. Against their team, it'd be pretty good. Survive the Jack stun or the Kane R. But after Ludens here, I plan on getting Maj and Araba. If you're behind, don't upgrade your Dark Seal. There's no need. Giving them some spam pings. Jinx is ignoring them though. All you can do is ping and hope they listen. If they don't, what are you gonna do? Even if they're on a ward, even if you give the best pings in the world, if your teammates don't want to listen, gotta just pretend like they have you muted. Because who knows? Maybe they have me muted. The only role who should have everybody muted is the jungler in solo queue. Because people's callouts are so bad. Everyone thinks they know how to jungle and they just put their jungler behind with their really bad callouts. But bot lane is the one role where they shouldn't have people muted. Because people roam to bot a lot to get doubles. Oh, she's doing some damage here. Gotta get her off of me. Your W is a great auto reset, so is your E. Like, you can E auto W or auto W E auto, but generally it's auto W E and then you Q last because it has the most range. I gotta be a little bit careful here. She's got more HP than me. She's saving her dash to get onto me. Oh, look at that. Look at that damage. I don't want to risk missing my R because she can double dash if she wants to use her ultimate. She can cast any of her most recent ability. Her most recent ability is her dash there. So if I R, likely I was going to miss. Passes back up. She can't do anything. My bot lane lost turret, but they're ahead in CS. That's weird. Strange combination. Got her with the Q. Just gonna run her down with an ignite. It seems weird to use ignite over R. I can make more plays with my R than I can with an ignite at this stage in the game. R, we can get like a penta, but the ignite, it's just ignite. Plus, she can flash my R. She can dash my R. You can't do that against ignite. Can I one-shot Lucian? I can if I land everything. You'd want to get up close, pressure him with Q to force him to use his dash, and then we'd hit him with R. Hey, Nami. Nope. Can't get that. I think he's in bush. Yeah, I think he actually was in bush is the thing. I kind of need to back. Since we are ahead, we should pick up Medj here. Delay tier 2 boots. Tier 1 boots already make us fast enough. Medj is hecka spicy once you're level 6 and up, and if you're ahead. Otherwise, just leave it on the dark still. Against their team, I'm going to give insane value. Against the Lucian and Jax in particular, he's slowing attack speed by up to 50% when it's maxed. You're not going to be able to auto. Trin's going to have to proxy. Give me the speed up, auto W. We have 2 dragons, that's really good. Everyone's roaming on the Trin. That's kind of funny. Poor guy. The whole enemy team's missing. A bit nervous to stay pushed. Oh, he landed it. If Amumu landed his Q, I would have followed it up. I didn't quite have the damage. I saw how his teammates were moving. Just need to stay alive. Nice, that wave clear. E does as much damage as our Q does, and it's not even maxed out yet. It's AoE as well. There's really nothing to roam to. Jax is so far ahead, and so people are kind of just hiding here. Don't hit the whole thing with an E. You don't take too much damage from the minions either. They want this mid turret. They're all grouping up mid right now. Interesting. Because they plan on diving me. He's just trying to poke us or something. I just missed cannon off of that. Got him with the Q. Auto W. Almost killed it before it could hit. That'd been really good. Jax is here. So we kind of have to be patient. Get Jax with my attack speed slow. Got him with my Q. Nice. Got her with my Q. Down she goes. This is a really good team fight. We had to focus the Jax there. Down he goes from the Shabana Fireball. We had to focus Jax since he has all the gold on their team, slowing his attack speed by 50%. He's doing half as many autos in a fight. It's nothing he can do. Malphite's just kind of OP, man. They need to nerf him. AP Malphite and Tank Malphite are both a bit much. The skill floor is so low that even if you have a complete goofball on it, you give so much value. It's really the issue with it. You could push for Ludens, or you could push for Lucids. Either ones they're both good. You'd want to push Lucids if they were stacking magic resist already, because you're just going to get a void staff. Like if you have void staff percent based penetration, you don't need flat penetration at that stage of the game. But since I am fed and they're not really stacking magic resist, like no MR on 4 of them right now, and Sorks is fine. If they have magic resist and then you're building Sorks, then Sorks are pretty useless at that point, because Sorks are flat, not percent based penetration. Yeah, I'm never gonna run out of mana. I have Ludens mana. I have the mana flow, the biscuits, the Dorn ring. Running out of mana, it's not really gonna happen. Boom! I got his raptor, and I get the speed up. That's so funny. Kane, dude, he's getting tilted. That was his last one as well for his jungle item. That's kind of cool. Bait out the E. I'm moving so fast. What are they gonna do? Trying to bait stuff out of them by getting in their face, trying to get them to flinch and use abilities. Nami, you're dead. Auto WQ, R E. Well, R auto W E Q is what it should be. Basically, just Q last because your Q has more range. You can only use your abilities once in a burst combo anyways, because they're kind of high cooldown. I should have just flashed E to her there. Oh, I'm dead. Dang, I just lost all my mesh too. Those guys are really, really fast. I was getting slowed by a red buff or something there. There's an additional slow taking place. That sucks. I hate dying like that. At least I still have above 10 mesh, so I'm still getting the additional movement speed and whatnot. They really wanted me dead there. I think it's going to cost them a turret. It's worth though. They got nearly 1,000 gold from killing me. They got 950. It's kind of broken. I got a bit greedy. Could have flashed sooner. The fact that Kane has a Hex Drinker, it takes me too long to kill him. He can soak so much damage, go inside, come out with his R. Gotta watch my engages a bit more. R's doing nearly 600, Q nearly 5, E nearly 5. So it's like 1600 burst plus auto W reset. It's like another 300. So we have about 2k. Now almost 1500. We can one tap her. She doesn't have magic resist or much HP. Bop our Q out. Push down and get some vision here. We're on trip drags. That's really nice. Whoa! Trinivir got a solo kill. Sick. Yeah, LeBlanc, eat it. Eat that damage, LeBlanc. I don't like this fight at all. This fight's bad. That was not a good fight. It was too spread out. And we didn't have vision. So, best case scenario, I get a kill there and die and lose 10 more mesh. Not really worth it. Just play for Drag Soul. Save my Q for last as an escape tool. And we're out of here. Jax is on his way as well. Auto W. I have my Q hover to hit her if she jumps. Nope, she's not doing it. She's not a fool, I guess. That's a bad way to walk. I'm not going to get anything doing that. Let's walk over here. We have one Infernal Dragon. It's a bit of extra AP. Let's get this pushed. Trin has a lot of split pressure. Dying though is not good. He needs to stay alive, otherwise it's fake pressure. Down he goes. Amumu, don't let them burst me, dude. Got him with the Q. Kane almost just knocked me up. I almost died there. Dang. That would have been horrible. That would have been so bad. But down to 7 mesh. And I can get Rabadon as well. That'll push me up around 500 AP. That's going to make the difference. So we're currently at 345. I think we'll be about 500 after Raba. Let's see. And yeah, 461. Close enough. It's a lot of magic damage, considering we don't have Absolute or Gathering. Absolute and Gathering are certainly viable on Malphite. It hurts her early game a lot, though. Getting through the first 5 levels on him is very important to be healthy. So his builds are more engineered to survive those first 5 levels, make it to level 6 where he shines. Has that consistency with engages and burst. Yeah, eat that Q, buddy. Is that her? Is she really standing up here like this, or is that the clone? Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like there's no way. Jin's on the split. Yeah, we just go for drag fight. I'll crack this real quick and head on over. Hey Jax, I'm gonna walk by you here. He's 3 full item. He has more items than me because Mej is an inexpensive full item. So he has 3.5. I'm literally like 2.5. Yep, Draxel. This game's in the bag. Now, whenever we get an extra 50% movement speed. Auto W, down he goes. That Amumu engage was not my favorite. But hey, it's a 1-for-1 and I get some mesh. So yeah, now we get a constant 15% movement speed, which is the equivalent of basically tier 2 boots. And we get 50% bonus movement speed per 6 seconds after using R. Wind drags are honestly the best drags in the game, best soul in the game. They're my favorite drags. We're moving at 473. That's like Mobies, dude. It's like we're moving on Mobies right now. Even in combat. Like that 15% is just constant in and out of combat. Trend's scaling up quite nicely. He even smited me. It's not enough. Let's take their red buff here. Jinx needs it more than I do. She's 3 full items, 3.5. How do I have the least items in this game? I have more kills than her. I'm basically tied CS. Wild. Oh my goodness. Hey, look at her items, dude. Her items are more expensive than mine as well. She has expensive crit. I think rapid fire might be cheap. No one really builds that anymore. Yeah, rapid fire is only 2,500. Why is this priced as a support item? What in the world? That's the same cost as like low end support items. Get him with an ER. Oh, it sucks. They're gonna get away. That sucks. He got away. I should have committed more for it. Kind of thought he was gonna die, but man, he just wouldn't freaking die. Oh well. Should go for Baron. We're not full build yet, anyone on our team, so it's not like we're falling off or they're catching up in any way. Once you're all full build, if you start stalling too much, then yeah, let's see enemies catch up. But we're far, far, far away from full build right now. The kills are tied 24 to 24. The difference is we've had mid prio this game, and their junglers have been spending so much time mid that our junglers just kind of been able to go wherever and take dragons and whatnot. So from here, I'd say Void Staff actually, or Shadow Flame. They do still have a lot of squishies. My team fighting without me and Shyvana. That's kind of poop. Tryndamere no longer splitting. He says, you know what? Why split when I can go in 1v5? This is how games get thrown. You really want to try to avoid randomly picking fights. You always, 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 always look on the minimap for at least 2 seconds before you do stuff like that. And then you will see, oh, there's no reason to go in here. Someone's going to push out. I don't know if this is warded, though. Very well could be. Oh, yep. Okay. I think that answers my question. Random Lucian R. This is a level 3 Malphite R now. This is an additional 100 damage and 20-second shorter cooldown. Nice. Ludens does a lot of damage. Holy crap. This has done more... Almost... If this is a little done more damage than Arcane Comment, we've been spamming this since the start of the game. Nice. Plus it speeds you up as well. It's damage and it speeds you up. She should take that. Because she gets more XP from it than I do. She has jungle item. I'm just trying to help her take it quicker. Whoa, look at his health. You want to do it, LeBlanc? Do something, buddy. Do it. Do it. Who's going to stand up to me? Boom. Oh, look at it go. Cheese wheels of death. Who's going to stand up? I have the movement speed, baby. I'm moving 500 right now. Because I'm out of combat, so I'm also getting the benefits of the 7% out of combat on Cloud Drakes. Boom. Get this minion off of me. Got a Q on the Kane. He has a lot of magic resist though. Got him with my E. W and the R. Oh, missed my R. That was kind of troll. Okay, yeah, I trolled. Me missing my R there was really bad. I was trying to hold on for as long as possible so I could get max value out of the attack speed slow, but yeah, that got kind of dicey there. He ended up jumping away because Jinx kept pulling farther. Should have R'd sooner. The Jack's damage is kind of crazy. He even killed me with the slowed attack speed there. He did half magic damage too. Got a lot of mixed damage there. His Counter-Strike did... Holy budge. In what universe does Jack's Counter-Strike do that much damage? It's insane. I know it does more damage if you're autoing him while he's doing it, so maybe Jinx was plowing autos into him or something. This is Elder Drag coming up here. We need to be there for that. I'm going to R Jax extremely early and then E him as he's coming out of the R. So as the knockup's ending, then I'm going to use E because I need to R him immediately. And I'll hover it. Like if he's being aggressive, I'll kind of hover. So like I can even knock him out of the air with it if I'm standing in between him and where he's trying to go, basically. They lose this now. They base to spend gold. What a bunch of goofballs. Jax is full build. Oh my goodness. He's 17 and 2. Alright, Tran. Let's see how that goes. He gets 1 kill. He gets 2 kills. Alright, it's worth. Jax, eat poop. Yeah, you got nothing left, bud. Oh, you R'd me. Okay. Yeah, nice try, bud. That's game. Yeah, Jack's late game's kind of crazy, man. So is AP Malphite late game. That was a lot of fun. AP Malphite mid, extremely easy, extremely high value. Let's look at damage dealt, damage taken, and runes. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, I actually had the most on my team and nearly the most in the game. Pretty much tied up with Jax. I'm a little surprised by that. For damage taken, very mild. For self-mitigated, very mild. For runes, extremely high value. AP Malphite, super easy to play, super high value. I wouldn't recommend it against a champion that turbo outranges you mid lane, such as a Ziggs or Xerath, but even then, if you can survive early on, then you can make it to 6 and kill them. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Kingsticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.